Welcome back to our second episode of Think Value with your host, Mpo, and your co-host, Alex Kolani Kumala. Stay tuned as we unravel and speak about different things and situations, and just stay tuned and get in our second episode.
Hence, my brother said it clear that this is our second episode. We kindly welcome you back for tuning in. That's how we do things. You know, it's exclusive content, by the way.
Content all the way.
All the way. So yeah, X-Men, it's nice to have you back, my brother.
It's been long, eh?
It's been long.
Now we've been busy.
We've
been busy.
No other way.
No other
Got
way.
to be busy.
Yeah, we've been busy, but then we're back with new content, new knowledge. We're back with new things that will unravel you, new stories actually, and new things that are going on around the globe. You know, so you can stay tuned and find out what it is.
On that note, don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Comment below on what the topics that we are touching on. Express there.
And also share to your friends, share to your brothers, share to your family, and just share to everyone, and just spread that knowledge and spread that content all around.
Or spread the way that there are these two guys that are playing around this YouTube, sharing good knowledge.
Yeah.
We don't share jokes.
We don't share.
We just share content that will uplift, will build us in a way. Even if it doesn't build you today, but tomorrow you're gonna need the knowledge like this one. Yeah. Tomorrow you can use the knowledge that we share on this channel in order to for your own growth, for your self upliftment in a way.
So we're going to just put your mind into the stove and try to cook it.
Cook your mind.
Cook your mind. Understand that?
It's a good one.
Cook your mind and actually ask relevant questions, and questions that will leave you puzzled. Questions and thoughts. That will actually leave you thinking what's really going on around your life, around each and everyone's life. We're here to give you a different perspective and a different outlook in terms of how you
much appreciation for the ones who click on the video and say, let's check these guys what they're doing.
Yeah.
And listen, even if it's 2 minutes, we appreciate
that.
So X-Men, today is a good day.
Very good day.
Friday. I don't
Friday.
It's a Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Oh, some of you are in parties, some of you are grooving. Well, we are here.
Well, yeah, just the two of us.
Two of us.
We are grooving also.
We are also grooving, yeah. Lights on.
Lights on. Grooving with knowledge.
With knowledge, yeah.
Nothing but knowledge.
So
Still on it.
What would you say culture is in terms of in Africa, how this culture is shifted in terms of what do we believe in and how we do things, understand? As you said, the Western ideas are that was when we came up with that point. It is kind of infringed how we lived and how we do things and how it has eroded the marriage system in African society, understand? But then hence the Western ideas have brought some kind of benefits. As you're saying, how modern it is right now, how the world has changed, understand? How we do things. It's now 50-50 in terms of our policies, understand? We have now accepted, not accepted, but then let me say
accepted.
Yeah, we have accepted.
But you grew you grew into it. You didn't accept. So the option was not given to you individual.
So you would say, because now I believe women are in the top of everything, understand? They are there.
No, most like to believe that, but I'll be honest and say my opinion, my 2 cents.
Yeah.
That's why they like to say, I'll put my 2 cents on that, but it's totally a lie. Most of the time, look at the position that are filled by women. Okay, for instance, in organizations or companies,
Yeah, they're more likely.
they are discreet. Women are there on top, but they are discreet. They are not put out there and say, what, this particular woman is doing great. This particular woman is leading us. So culture...
But they've been given a platform.
They are given a platform.
They say...
but they are discreet.
They are.
They are not exposed like me.
Yeah,
Check for instance, what's trending now? Jacob Zuma is a man. Elon Musk
is a man.
Is a man. The war between Ukraine and Russia,
Vladimir Putin
they are dominated by men.
Yeah.
What else?
Yeah, but
they dominated conversations that we are gonna cry. So this thing of saying women have a particular percentage or hold this particular power.
It's much more better right now. I mean,
but this is discreet.
Yeah, you will say that, but I will say they are slowly getting there.
Why slow? Cause why? Why slow? Because we are equal.
Because they, women didn't have much rights. They didn't even have much platform.
So why
that shift of women coming into power, like the likes of Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma was once the chairman of AU, African Union.
One culture.
One culture. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I still believe in that.
Do you believe what? What do you believe in?
I believe that in a household, mina ezindoda imele ngizolibeka ukuthi kwamele kwenzeka what we must do in terms of ukuthi yini okumele siyenze.
So a man is a dominant.
For me.
So, but okay, we go back now.
Yeah.
What about the equality that you've been talking about?
That's in the police. That's not in the household.
But you.
In the police. In the workplace.
Not in the household.
Not in the household.
So in the household, a man is a leader.
A man must be the leader.
This one is too much.
A man must be the leader.
A man must be a leader.
Yeah.
What about compromise? What about equality? What about sharing the knowledge and views and comparing them equally? So
for me, I wouldn't have a problem if a woman comes to me and say, I've got 1, 2, 3 and I think we must do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But if it fails, you took that decision, that means you must fix it. I must stand back and see you fix it, because you are now taking my role.
That's giving what? Giving them authority.
Authority. You want the authority.
Yeah.
Handle it.
Yeah. And they must handle it.
They must.
If they don't handle it, there must be consequences.
There must be consequences.
But what you are saying, listen,
yeah.
What you are saying, it goes back to denying people to have failure in their lives. So you are giving the woman an opportunity, and then you are not letting her to fail.
I'm letting her to fail, because if she fails...
But if she fails, there are consequences.
Yeah, there must be consequences.
Why can't you say no?
You can't take another decision again.
Listen guys.
Just like me.
Listen guys, how about you say no, you were given an opportunity and you failed. Your failure is an opportunity for you to grow and see how you can succeed from your failures.
No, but there are some risk, like some kind of one lifetime decisions. Understand? One lifetime decisions that they determine the future. And
the future of who?
Of us.
Who takes those decisions?
Let's say a woman says, let me take that decision for us.
But
you understand? And I say, okay, no, it's not a problem. Take it.
Listen, it doesn't determine.
How do you feel?
It doesn't determine you as an individual. If you put a woman in a leadership, it doesn't determine your faith as an individual. It determines the group. It means what? You have an objective to act upon your actions, your decisions. Hence, we're going to touch on character. Give us what you think about character. This guy has a great story about character that he has experienced today. So it's an opportunity for him to
No.
share with you guys. Just imagine a day in X-Men's life.
In my life.
You are getting the
Okay,
experience of the day.
You know what happened? Like I was going to take lunch because I normally have lunch around 1 or 2 at work, you know. So I was like, "Ish, let me go take lunch. I'll go to Pick n Pay and buy something cheap there."
Yeah. Something cheap, something
Insane. Hey,
insane.
yeah,
That's the slogan. You just advertise Pick n Pay.
Same. Don't buy Pick n Pay. I was just visiting.
You are just visiting. Didn't buy anything.
I didn't buy anything. I was just visiting. And then this other, let me say, man. You understand?
Yeah.
Say, you understand? He was in front of me actually. You know.
On a queue.
On a queue. We're on a queue on our way to pay our goodies.
Oh,
You
so you
understand?
bought.
Yeah.
You bought.
I bought, but I won't tell you what I bought.
Yeah.
I won't tell you. So I'm right there, and the manager comes. The manager of Pick n Pay.
Sure.
He walks up in front of that guy, into that guy, and he says, "Hey, how are you doing?" They're just having a chit chat. They're just talking. You understand? And
They are familiar to each other.
yeah, they look like they are familiar to each other, judging from their conversation. You understand? And that manager walked to the till and he was like, "You know what?" He just waved at that guy to jump the queue.
You.
Like there were like 7 people in front of
him.
in front of that guy. And he was
And
like,
okay, we should specify. The guy is white.
oh, the guy was white.
The
guy was white.
Yeah.
And the thing was like, jump in front of these people. Like, that's what he was saying, because he waved at him and said, come over. This guy says no. And the thing was like, no, I'm good, I'm fine. I was like, oh, okay. He turns to me and says,
Yeah.
99% of people could have taken to say to me was like correct. And I just replied to that guy. I was like, what do you mean when you say correct? It was like 99.9% of the people could have taken advantage of the situation. They could have went there, paid for their goodies, and just went and saved time. But because he believes in character and believes that a person must have character, must know what he stands for and who he is, and you know, have some sort of standing where he lies in terms of good and bad, you know. So like I was truly amazed by that guy when he said that. I was like, you know what, I won't take this opportunity and I won't take this advantage, you understand? Because I know the guy.
So what you are saying is that character builds a person.
Yeah, it does. It's one thing that, and speaking about that, you know, he said Africa lacks character.
Africa lacks character.
You understand? It lacks where it stands. It lacks its uproots in terms of saying, okay, this is what we believe in and this is what we follow.
That is what I stand for.
You understand? And I was truly amazed, because if it was me, I was going to say, you know what?
Yeah, the truth is, even to my perspective, if it was me in that situation and it's my brother saying, you know what, come up front.
Yeah.
I was going to take the opportunity. I won't lie. I was going to take the opportunity, and it goes back to morality, you know. If you are given an opportunity to uplift yourself, if you are given an opportunity to uplift those who surround you, meaning family and everything, will you take the opportunity?
Do everything for the people that we care about, and people that we love about, and we love, I mean. So that's a tricky one, because I mean, each and every individual, I believe, wants to lay a good foundation for his or her family, or for his friends, or for anyone,
regardless of what the next person is gonna say about
but yeah, I mean, I believe in that, but it becomes a conflict in terms of, are you going to to step over another person to get what you want because you want to take care of someone that you care about or someone that you love.
Aish.
Which is immorality at the end of the day. Good and bad. What is good? What is bad?
Those are perspectives that we given or we grow into,
Yeah, I mean, taking into consideration that we grow from different backgrounds in terms of the poor, the rich, and all that, So, because each and everyone wants to break the cycle of that generation, and come up with a new, fresh background for his or her grandchildren or the family as such, It becomes tricky. What are you willing to do? What type of things can you do to make it happen?
What are you willing to risk?
Who are you willing to step over? At the expense of who? For sure.
I know.
Yeah.
So it goes back to that. What are you willing to risk in order for you to benefit or to benefit your own people, your family?
Who are you willing to step over? Where are you willing to step?
Without feeling guilty, without nothing, I'm willing to step up for my family. And I'm willing to step on somebody's
on our heads.
Somebody said, in order for me to make things right for my own people. That's how it is, my guy. You must have courage to take a step. You must have courage
spiritually, and in terms of, but then
spiritually in what terms?
Okay, in your own perspective, do you think what happens around the globe or what happens on Earth is actually crucial than what is going to happen after life?